Hi, this is Jenna here from Bucktown Bargains. I wanted to make this little video to explain what's going to go on in the next couple months with my diet. I am going on Nutrisystem as part of a blogger program, and Nutrisystem has been generous enough to sponsor me for the next 4 months. So I'm going to be blogging a lot and talking about losing weight and getting fit, and obviously eating Nutrisystem to do so. Right now I am a little bit overweight after having multiple pregnancies. In the last 5 years I was pregnant 4 times, suffered a miscarriage in between my son and my daughter, so I never really lost the weight from that before I got pregnant with my 2-year-old, who's 2 now. And then I got pregnant, very quickly after her with Jackson the baby, and he's 9 months now. So it's time for me to get back in shape a little bit and get back to who I am. I think that's the most important thing, is you kind of like with every child, they lose a little bit of yourself, and I kind of lost that, going out and doing things for myself, and, going for a walk, and that self, gratification and exercising. And I started doing everything for the kids, which obviously, happens, and I understand that, but I really need to start feeling better about myself. Even though, I love exercising with my kids, it's still not the same, like going for a walk. Sometimes, if I have Lucas my 5-year-old walking with me, I don't get the same exercise, and I try to make it to the gym, but with 3 kids 5 and under, I'm not going to get there all the time. So, I'm really looking forward to trying Nutrisystem. I've read a lot of really good reviews on it. So I'm hoping that it's something that works for me. For me to have to watch and count all the calories that I'm eating is very hard. I guess I kind of took for granted the fact that I could eat anything I want to and not really worry about gaining weight. And I think that's where I'm suffering, from every time, the baby cries, if I grab a cookie or something like that, and I could see that I'm using that pattern. I'm seeing the pattern of, using my kids as an excuse to eat, especially like what's on their plate. I find myself eating their leftover macaroni and cheese. I just walked into the room here and saw a bowl of crackers and some Cheez-Its and pretzels, and just decided to have a couple of those. Like, I have no self-restraint at all. So I guess that's the main reason that I'm doing, participating in Nutrisystem, because I know that you have to stick to the plan and you only eat, certain foods and stuff like that. And I need that. I really need somebody to say, this is all you can eat. You can't, not that somebody needs to slap me across the face and say, don't eat, the leftover crust from your kids' pizzas, but I just need I need to own up to it, and that's why I'm going to be blogging a lot about it. I'm going to be, doing some videos. I'm trying to do a video once a week, and that's really going to help you see how my body is transitioning. Right now, I kind of look like I would say, maybe 5 or 6 months pregnant. I've had people come up to me and ask me when I am due. I just went to the Great Wolf Lodge last week, so I was in a bathing suit, and I kind of hung out with the pregnant moms, and I didn't have the baby with me, so they really didn't know, and I just kind of pretended like, yeah, I guess I could look like I'm pregnant. I might as well just pretend that I am, because I did not even want to answer their questions. And some of, when some of them look at you, when people look at you and they're like, they want to ask you, and they're going to ask you, when are you due? And you're just waiting for it, and then you kind of walk away before they get the chance to. But I know so many people looked at me with all these pregnant women in the pool and just thought that I was pregnant. And you know what? I was okay with that, because I thought, well, I would rather than think that I am pregnant than think that I'm overweight, which I am. So I hope that, I can motivate you to do something with yourself, and, and to possibly look into Nutrisystem, and I'm going to see if it works for me. I hope that it works for me. I've read a lot of success stories. So I'm just at this point trying to find something that works for me and something to own up to. So I'll be blogging. I'm sure I will be, it won't be there will be some days that I'm very happy. And there will be other days that, I'm probably going to feel good about myself. Right now I'm waiting for the UPS man to drop off my package of Nutrisystem. And as I'm waiting, this is just an example. Like, I'm having coffee. I dropped 2 cookies in my coffee and I let them stay in there because I know that they taste good that way. And I opened up a new pack of cookies. These are things that I cannot do. And that is why I'm going to, follow through with Nutrisystem, and hopefully I won't have those issues, and I have to control myself. But again, owning up to it and blogging about it, I think, is going to keep me on track. And I hope that, some of you will join me in getting healthier and lose some weight for the summer to put on. I don't want a bikini. I do not have a bikini body. I just want a bathing suit. I want to be able to wear a bathing suit without people thinking that I'm pregnant. That's my main goal right now, is I do not want people to think like, oh, she must be pregnant again this summer. Because I've been pregnant for so many years during the summer, I don't want them to think that. So I'm going to challenge you to join me in Nutrisystem, and hopefully we can motivate each other to get healthy and get into a bathing suit in the next couple months. This is a 4-month program, so I will probably be doing it, I'm thinking, through the summer, and probably till September, if my package ever comes. Every time I hear a truck, I think it's the UPS man dropping off my package, and when it's not, I grab more cookies, which I cannot do. And again, I will not do on Nutrisystem. So join me as we lose some weight on Bucktown Bargains and hopefully motivate each other to get healthy. Until the next time, when I will not be drinking coffee with cookies if my UPS man comes, cheers.